All right, let me see if I can figure out how to get back into this again. Some of you, there were at least a couple messages saying, Peter, where are you? Are you still alive? And, well, it's true. I've kind of lapsed back into the ranks of the people known as I'm a person who hasn't uploaded a video in like 2 weeks now. I used to be. I remember the glory days back when was it? Some 2 weeks ago when I was uploading videos I was more regular. But then I went on vacation, right? I went out west, Colorado, Utah. I'll talk more about that later. And I just spent some time looking at things. There were some national parks there. I went to all the national parks in Utah. But no, I'll probably save that for a podcast, one of my content-free podcasts, which by necessity of me talking about that sort of thing might have a little more content than normal. It's okay. But anyways, look, here we have a drawing. I'm drawing with some supplies sent to me by Goulet Pens. Check them out, gouletpens.com. They're a pretty awesome supplier of like fountain pens and stuff. They got fountain pens, fountain pen inks. It's pretty cool because I think I mentioned this before, first time I bought a fountain pen from like just a stationery store on the street, I bought the wrong kind of ink for it. And I like buying, it's kind of cool buying like fountain pens from like specific fountain pen niche. Is it pronounced niche or niche? Are those two different things? Like is niche like and you can put things in a niche? And anyways, I knew that the ink that I was getting with, like fountain pens from Goulet Pens and stores like that will work for sure in the fountain pens you get with them and stuff like that. Because I put India ink in my fountain pen, my first ever fountain pen once, and it gummed it up. Actually, that fountain pen is still gummed up. But this one worked wonderfully. I think the ink I'm using here is a J. Herbin. I think that's how it's pronounced. 1670 something or other, very delicious, and it's just, I obviously did not actually taste it. I did sniff it, I smelled it. I don't remember what it smelled like. It wasn't overwhelmingly powerfully scented like Granny Smith apples or something like maybe it should have been. And then the pen is a let's see, how do you anyone know how to pronounce these pens? TWSBI. Are you supposed to pronounce it like TWSBI? I cannot pronounce it with TWSBI because there's just not enough vowels in there. And I just, like acronyms like that, are you just supposed to put in your own vowels? Like guess if there's supposed to be like an A between the T and the W, or an O or an E, maybe a Y, sometimes Y. Anyways, it was a blast to draw with. Had a great time. This is a TWSBI pen with J. Herbin ink. It's probably I'm probably saying the ink wrong. I had a great time though. I try not to smudge too much. You do have to be careful. My hand, I'm looking at the side of the heel of my hand. I think that's what the side of your palm is called, even though it's not your foot. It's a little bit smudge green still. Even though it's blue ink, it looks green on my hand because skin is weird. And it got a little smudgy, but it still worked out great. For some reason, the inks, the papers that you usually use fountain pens on, often smudge more easily because people like how the ink stays on top of and glistens on that type of paper better. If you want the ink to smudge less, I think you can use a more absorbent paper and it'll smudge less, but the ink won't look as glistening or something. Also, I realized like halfway through, the first time I filled up the pen, I hadn't shaken the bottle, and there was like some glittery, kind of shimmering stuff in the bottom. So I emptied the pen, shook up the bottle, and refilled the pen, and the ink got a little more shimmery, and there were different kind of hues showing, which was fun. That's really all I have to say about that. It was fun. And then looking at the ink, this is This pen is clear. I think it's called a demonstrator pen because you can see what sort of stuff is going on inside of it. You can get usually all the pens that come clear, you can get all sorts of different colors and marble effects and everything. But anyways, I had a great time, and I'll definitely be using this pen again. I don't remember what. I don't know. I'll put a link to it or something in the description to which pen it is, because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But it was fun. Anyways, I don't know what I just talked about for 5 minutes, but goodbye. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry for not doing anything, uploading for 2 weeks. I just had to go, take a break to take a breath. Goodbye.